You know, I used to do stuff before, like go for a walk, hang out with friends, did some sport. Well, that one, not that much. I guess you can blame it on the things that are happening in the world right now.
Tonight, for the first time in months,
Headlines
states in more
today.
than half the
Distressing
nation
scenes
are
in
now
hospitals
reporting
in
a cloud.
India.
Prime Minister Pedro
Overwhelmed by a
Sanchez
record
says the
surge in
legislation will last for
coronavirus
15
cases.
days.
I was one of those persons that said, oh, I will never get TikTok. That's so cringe. But we go a bit into March of last year, then I fell down the rabbit hole. In the beginning, I felt like I was just back in music, like people dancing, music that I don't really get, just not really my vibe. But there's some nights with the app, TikTok started to understand me. Started showing me aesthetically pleasing videos, cool edited videos, cat videos, One Direction videos. To this point, I didn't really see any difference of the before and after of using TikTok, until I saw this tweet, which made me think. I usually don't think, but when I do, good stuff happens. Or I ruin my friendship with my friends. It's a hot dog, a sandwich. Always gets them. Anyways, back to TikTok. Most people these days already know what TikTok is, but for those that don't know, TikTok is a short-form video sharing app that allows users to create and share 15-second videos on any topic. Its creator, ByteDance, runs a different version of the app on its home market, China. Both versions of TikTok offers a wide selection of sounds and song snippets, along with the option to add special effects and filters. You can also add videos created on your phone. The company promotes the app as a video sharing social network. Most of us knew TikTok when it was called Musical.ly, but then this app got shut down. And mostly because the owner was starting to see it as a way for live streamers to compete with each other, and he didn't want that, so he decided to shut it down. But then, after seeing that a similar app was popping up on China, he decided to give it a try and mix them together, kinda giving birth to TikTok, like what we now know as TikTok. To know what songs were trending right now for people that were my age and around it, I decided to do a poll where I asked age, the hours that they spent on TikTok, what side of TikTok they were in, because it really changes the songs that you listen to depending on what TikTok you're in. And then I asked for the 5 songs that they most heard on the platform. I think I had a stroke while saying that. The first song that I want to talk about is Call Me By Your Name by Lil Nas X. This song was released and instantly blew up. All the controversy that this music video, music in general, did helped a lot with TikTok, because TikTok loves controversy and Lil Nas knew how to use it in his favor to make the song bigger. In fact, now, as I am recording this video, I don't know when you will be seeing this, how it will be, but right now I think it's been 3 weeks top #1 on the Billboard, like worldwide, so that's good, my baby Lil Nas. To know how had affected Lil Nas as an artist, the release of this new song, I checked how many monthly listeners he had before the song released, and having in mind that he had already had a viral song that also was helped by TikTok, that it was Old Town Road, it was expected that the number was already high. After the release of Call Me By Your Name, it literally doubled the listeners that he had monthly. This already helped to see that TikTok actually helped a lot when it comes to the industry of music in general and like having music recognized thanks to the platform. Lil Nas has had the luck that his songs are catchy enough to be able to work on TikTok with them. I do think that without TikTok he would have gone big either way, because his songs are catchy and the lyrics are good. But in the moment that we live right now, I do think that TikTok has had a lot of influence in it. Right now there are 1.1 million videos under this original song of Call Me By Your Name on TikTok. But taking in count that there are different sounds of the song, which ones are like the original one, the other one is slowed version of the song, another one is a mixed version of the song with the intro of a known adult platform that I'm not gonna say. The song has been out since March 26th, and it already has, I have to read this number because 242,997,296 listeners on Spotify and 166,407,995 views on YouTube. The second song is Levitating by Dua Lipa, but not the first one that she released when she released her album Future Nostalgia. It's actually a featuring song that she did with DaBaby. When the song first came out, people didn't really use it for anything on TikTok, so it has taken some time for it to become a trending song, but now that it's there, people are just loving it and people are using it a lot. Dua Lipa's new album is filled with hit after hit, and it was no doubt that some of the songs were gonna end up in TikTok. But as I said before, it's different with this song because it's not this specific moment where the song and the album was released. It took some time, and it's actually like a new song that is not on the actual album because it's a feature with another artist that has gone viral. The song without DaBaby was actually on TikTok and had some videos, but it was not going as viral as it is right now with the new feature. The feature song was released October 2, and it only took some weeks because on October 19 it was already number 4 on Dua Lipa's most popular songs on Spotify. And right now, that same song that only took like a couple of weeks to go on number 4 is her number 1 on popular songs. Looking at these two cases, we can perfectly see that TikTok really helps with the industry and music right now. And it's pretty much deciding what songs are supposed to be going viral and what songs are not supposed to be doing that good, because pretty much everyone listens to new songs thanks to TikTok, and it really depends on what TikTok you're in, obviously, but the songs that are higher on listeners and artists in general are probably the ones that are most listened to in TikTok. So it pretty much is becoming a leader when it comes to music industry. Aside from the songs that I find that people listen to the most on the poll, I decided to do some research on a specific group that went through the TikTok viral experience. TikTok viral experience. I am a comedian. A group called Mother Mother, an indie group that has been pretty much inactive since 2018. But thanks to TikTok, they went viral, and with an album that they have that is from 2008. So it's not like something new, it's pretty much old. But thanks to this, for being a band that it was pretty much asleep in terms of music industry for now, they have 100 million listeners pretty much daily. I wanted to talk about this case, like exactly this group's case, because I feel like it just sums up really good how TikTok is working right now. The business on the Mother Mother Spotify page were really low for a really long time until suddenly in 2020 it had a spike. The first song of this group was starting to be used. The first song that it was used was a trend with a song of theirs called The Burning Pile, where it consisted in having a lighter in your mouth and with a transition doing as if you grabbed it and suddenly it was on, like with the light on, and you had a different makeup or a different outfit. So with that trend, that song started to go viral, and with that, the group itself. And that was only the beginning of lots of different trends with different songs of that group. For several years, their Spotify has been static with the same songs and pretty much no new movement. But from one to another, there was a sudden change, and from one of the songs that wasn't even in the popular chart firstly, went up to first one. And it was all thanks to TikTok and the new trend that was going on with that song. After some days, the chart was completely filled with the songs that were being used on TikTok instead of the ones that were before. Right now, the chart is filled with the songs that were most used on TikTok, and the group actually has made a TikTok page where they interact with people that use their songs, having movement again, because they were inactive since 2018. I don't know if like maybe they were taking a break, or maybe they were working on some new music, or maybe they were just like done with music at all. Now that they're back, thanks to TikTok, so it's a big movement that just a platform about what's supposed to be people dancing to music or lip syncing to them even. It's making groups and
artists in general just being able to live out of their music thanks to using their songs. As I said before, in my opinion, this is the best case to describe how TikTok has helped the music industry. A band that was practically dead, it's now going off the charts because of the platform and people using their songs.
Obviously, when people decide to start a trend to a song, whether it's a dance or a joke, it's because they like the song or they've had a creative idea with it. But not all trends are lucky enough to go viral. But if you are lucky, you do go viral. Savage, yeah. Classic, bougie, red. Aside from getting new followers, people will start to recreate it and maybe give it a little bit twist on it so it's more personal for them. If it's a joke, they will probably get a joke like that it's like with their own traumas and problems, or maybe something that they do find funny instead of the first and original joke. And if you're lucky enough, maybe even the artist that made the song sees it and they might do something with it. Now, if the artist sees it, it's when they have to decide what to do. I mentioned Doja Cat and her song Say So. When she decided to do a music video, she invited the girl that made her song went viral, Hailey Sharpie. Sharpie? I'm gonna say Sharpie, probably gonna be wrong.
See, that's her. From her bathroom, just having fun, to a music video with Doja Cat. And this might definitely open up some doors for her if she wants to have a career as a dancer at some point.
There's also the other side of TikTok being this influential. As the first example of this scenario, we have Justin Bieber and his song Jammy. He did a little bit of a dance situation in a point so people will be able to recreate it because the movements were not that hard to follow, were pretty easy. So what TikTok needs to become a dance and a song viral. We also have the case of 3435 by Ariana Grande. There's this moment in the video where she did a pretty basic steps so people could follow it. I don't know if this exact moment was thought for TikTok, but people decided to choose that. And also there's a moment of really good choreography in this music video that people that were more flexible and good dancers actually recreated, so that kind of helped with the song because there was a moment of dancing that people that knew how to dance could do more professionally, and then for people that don't really know how to dance in a more professional way could also follow because it was simple and it was easy to do. Another thing that happened is that when the song goes pretty viral, another bigger artist might want to be in it so it can make the song even bigger than it's already been. As an example of this, we have Savage by Megan Thee Stallion. This song went so viral that even the Queen Beyoncé decided that she wanted to be there. And the collaboration that they did, the featuring song, won a Grammy. So we hate the Grammys, but hey, good for Megan and Beyoncé. First Grammy of Megan. We love her. For this last part, I wanted to get an interview with an artist that I found in different ways. I firstly get to know about them thanks to Spotify that recommended me one of their songs, and on that discovery thing that they do every week, which I love Spotify for it. And also, 2 days later, they appeared on my For You page on TikTok, so I was like, oh, okay, so I need to listen to this artist. Aside from knowing that I have found a new artist that I really like thanks to TikTok, on the poll that I did before, I also asked if people had found any new ones. And out of 19 people, 13 said that they did. So I'm kind of guessing that TikTok does help with it. I wanted to be able to see from the inside, kind of a bit from the insides of TikTok, their kidney. If it actually helped and everything for artists that are starting right now or they are not really known, if it helped being in this platform that is mainly about music. I was lucky enough to be able to have an interview with a singer that I really like. I think their music is amazing. I think their lyrics, mostly, I'm a sucker for lyrics. So when I started listening to them, I just fell in love with the music because I feel like they write really good. And you can see that they care about what they put out, and you can see that what they are talking about, it's something that actually meant something for them. And their name is Elko. It's a singer from Canada. And I literally freaked out a bit much when they said that they could actually respond to me and do this interview. So I was pretty excited to be able to do this.
The first question was, what was something that made you realize you wanted to be a singer and that this was your passion? For the interview, I obviously wanted to ask about TikTok. That's what the work is about. I would have been really not smart if I didn't ask any of this. But I also wanted to know some like personal stuff about their music and about themselves. So the first thing that I asked, what was something that made them realize that they actually wanted to be singer and like a singer. And they answered me that while they were in college, that they usually made music in their bedroom, and that was what made them realize that, hey, I like this. I like how like music lets me express myself. After that, I wanted to know like how many times have they been like working on their music right now and like the music that they're putting out right now. And as someone would expect, they answered me that they've worked like months or even years on the music that they put out. So when it comes to asking them about TikTok, I asked them how does TikTok help with expanding their music out to the world. And what they told me is that TikTok is controlling the music industry right now. And something that I did not know that I'm really grateful that they told me is that record labels are dropping some of artists for refusing to post on the platform. So TikTok, it's literally the ruler of music right now. I also asked them if they had seen any difference of the before and after of getting themselves into TikTok and putting their work out there. And they said that absolutely found a difference, and mostly like the process of not only putting like a video of your song out there, like to try to make it fun, try to make it creative so people can see it and they'll be like, oh, I like what they're doing, I'm gonna check them out. I also asked them that where does the audience that they have mostly come from, and they actually told me that most of followers are either from TikTok or like advertised posts, but knowing that most of them come from TikTok helps. Coming back a little bit into more of personal questions, I asked them what inspires them mostly at writing songs, and I really like the answer because they said that right now nothing. But I really like what they said about you can't chase inspiration, it just comes when it comes. So gotta take it easy and wait until something happens so you can write about it. And I love that. And yeah, I also asked about influences that they had, and they told me that there are like a lot and they're changing a lot too, but if they had to put like some of them, it will be Kanye West, Frank Ocean, and some for the one. And here a little bit of a spam moment for them because I really like it. One of the lyrics that I really like about them is I can listen to the 1975 without tears welling up in my eyes. And they have said on Twitter that it's actually one of their favorite lyrics, so I wanted to know what other lyrics have meant something for them and actually like they really adored and loved. And they told me that the last few lyrics in Dream, where it goes, I hope you know that it's just a dream and in our perfect little world it made sense to me, which was supposed to be like them understanding that the things are over and that there's no going back to the times. Anyway, it was really special and fun, surreal, almost like a dream, which it's beautiful, first of all. So go listen to Elko because their music is amazing. Their lyrics just take you to another world if you really listen to them, and the music itself, like, it's beautiful. But yeah, go listen to them because they were so kind letting me like interview them and answering the questions that I had for them. These are my final thoughts on TikTok and the music industry. As I was already expecting from the beginning of this project, I do believe that TikTok has become one of the most influential things in music industry. Thanks to the interview, I found out that there are actually lots of brands and like record labels that are not planning on working with people that are not going to, well, that are not thinking about getting into TikTok because it's so big right now, like it literally helps you. It is that important, and that it's not just a platform to post silly videos anymore. It's actually like, it's a new way of advertisement even if you realize it or not, you are watching a constant advertisement of a song. Also, for the conclusion of this project, I wanted to watch a video about a YouTuber that it's called Danny Gonzalez that did a video trying to go viral with the song but not showing that it was him. So it will be like a person that wanted to get big thanks to music on TikTok. And on the things that he said on this video were that he searched like what makes a song popular on TikTok. So it was relatable lines, dance instructions, maybe a POV, a glow up kind of thing, and then ways to promote that song that he did were to making a video and just putting like asking people to listen to it, like, hey, this is my song, I would really appreciate it if you listen to it, which is like a way that I've seen lots of artists that I now listen to on TikTok doing it, making different types of video with that same song, like maybe a dance, maybe a joke, maybe like a POV. And the last one was to pay someone to make a TikTok with your song. That we go back to the thing that I was saying, that it's literally a platform to advertise yourself. TikTokers that are so big that if you got in contact with like record labels or maybe like managers of TikTokers, they might be down to have some money to make a video with someone's song. I'm pretty sure that TikTok in some years it's gonna still be big, and maybe it tries to turn a little bit more for a commercial platform entirely, and sadly I do believe that maybe it's going to turn way too professional based on music, and it's gonna take away the fun of like making weird videos and short term. As like final conclusion of it, it's that my first idea of that TikTok was really getting the biggest way of getting your songs out in the world and getting recognition was right. I expected that it was going to give me that final conclusion, but yeah, I was proven right. I was right because I'm always right. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you could learn some things with me throughout this video, and like if you're planning on getting into TikTok, that you now have a little bit of more idea on how it works and what it can do. I hope you liked this video. I hope it was entertaining enough to watch, even though it's a bit of a heavy topic when it comes to numbers and all that. And also, if like someone was planning on getting into TikTok about music and something, that it can give you like some ideas on how it works and how maybe get to somewhere thanks to TikTok, and yeah, that this was helpful for you if someone is planning to. So thank you so much for watching. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I don't know, follow me on TikTok, I guess.